Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Help me on Discord.
Exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
It was free ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths,
Why is he following
urban
me?
legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
So the books that we saw in the start of episode 1 don't exist. This makes sense because the island doesn't exist either.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Well, that ship fell over. Someone's chopping wood. That's a BMW looking car. But it's not, of course. You have to license it then.
Just follow me. It's not far.
You got a bum leg, so far for you. Can't believe there's no coffee thermos or anything. I'm just running around for nothing.
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
Sorry.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
There's one there. I found one. It wasn't all for naught. There's a dog in here and a vacuum cleaner. Well, that just seems a strange place to put those. Oh, come on, Barry. You're in the way. Randy's Dogs. Open. Doesn't look very open, does it? Oh. It's kind of cute. Dogs. Hot dog. DAWG. Chili dog, corn dog, taco dog, trailer trash dog, belly burster, monster dog, big dog, the famous dog. Granny Claus clam chowder. I think it's supposed to Sparkling River Special, not sparking. Asgardian Chicken Parmesan. Cauldron Lake Deep Fried Plate. Zany Chicken Fried Steak. Rabbit food. Salad. Wheat chicken. Small side salad. Extra dressing. Extra fixes. Just ask for 'em. Opens at 6 p.m. until midnight. That's pretty respectable opening hours.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
What are we doing in there? Huh. That is the saddest playground.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Oh, where did he go? Oh, there he is. Ran past him. You home?
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh.
Reptilia?
Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
He's still haunted.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I love this game.
Hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Oh.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Oh, she's got one of the mammoth plushies. They're really cute. Got two of them. Conspiracy of Faith. And can't read the other one. She's got Alan Wake books and Alan Wake memorabilia. And she's got a... I can't remember what it is called. Something weird. Oh, Barry's still out.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Barry's out. Are you okay, Rose?
Welcome to the Oh
Damn
Dear
good cup of
Diner.
coffee.
What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Those are some green
Barry
apples.
was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Well, there's a manuscript page right there.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
And I'm wasting all the time. Let's read this. Randolph
Mr.
calls to
Randolph
police.
liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Oh yeah, we still haven't gone to the sheriff's station yet. Get to the car the long way around. Oh, there's a video or something.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, argument with Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me on bail today.
Oh, it's the guy in the prison.
I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
Well, it's past midnight, so can't get my hot dog. That's not the car. Oh, someone's standing there. It's Rudolph, the bum-legged reindeer. There's a baby
you're
crying.
gonna get it now.
Oh, hello, police.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Blaine!
Max Payne.
What are you? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Take it easy now.
Get after him! Don't let him get away!
Escape the police. Wrecking Agent Nightingale. Oh shit. Got a freaking chopper here as well.
Stop running!
I don't know.
Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Wait.
Oh, damn.
Got a freaking flare up. Why are they even shooting first? Is that a manuscript up there? I think it is. There it is.
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
Checkpoint reached. The dark presence sleeps.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
It opens its eyes. Okay, the darkness is here. Yep. Hello, police car.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Wake, and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
Oh.
The suspect was last sighted running along the forest that leads westward from the trailer park. All units are advised that the suspect may be armed. Approach with caution. James out.
I ain't got no guns. I don't even have a flashlight. Ah, sweet light. The safe haven. Drop hazard. Oh. Someone's shooting. Are they seeing the shadows, maybe? Nope. Darkness is coming again.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Hiking trail. Oh, the safe haven went out. There's a freaking other police car up here. Hello, sucks.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
He's taking no shit out, little sheriff. This is a bit of a cocaine fever dream. The chopper is still here. He didn't see me. Birds. Good old Hitchcock. That's just the A batteries. Massive generators. Oh, the chopper went down. Oh. That was a cool sound. Bit of a reverb on there. I bet there are weapons up there. New. Checkpoint reached. Use this. Any survivors? The fire survived. They were carrying fire, right? Nothing else here. There's a radio.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Mulligan. What's over there then?
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
That's the radio station. Hunk. No secrets.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Maine. Such an obvious cameo of the state of Maine.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Oh. Let's see if we can find a light. Oh, that's a massive light. Pick up thermos. Is this a generator? Yes, it is. Seems like a place that would be a manuscript. But no. No.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Kick. Just kick it. I'll kick it in place. Let's try that again. Be a bit faster this time. Didn't like that. New, new, new. I don't remember this part at all, Socks. Do you remember? Something in there. Oh, another stupid gate. No manuscript. Just a flashlight. Random flashlight out in the middle of nowhere. That's turned on. And the battery's not running out. That's interesting. Another police car.
It took me a moment
Hey,
to
flashbangs.
recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
Now, no buddies here.
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
Sheriff Breaker.
I need a report. Over. Come on,
That's another
guys,
euphemism
talk to me.
for
Come in,
light.
Over.
Electricity. I'm gonna get attacked here. Da 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 da. Put the lime in the coconut. Yeah, there's the darkness. Oh, hello. Well, that's the police people. I'll just run into the light. That's fine with you. I think I can still throw stuff at me, right? Oh, it disappeared. There's a random sweater here. Oh, a piece of clothing.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll
Okay.
hear here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, darkness starts over here. Ah! I think it'd be a nice place for a manuscript. Can't touch me. Checkpoint reached. Can't climb up there. Is that a manuscript? I see it! Yes! Rose touched by the dark presence.
Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Screaming in terror. More enemies. Hello. Ow. Keep forgetting about the dodge button. Hello. Ow. Oh, shit. That almost got me. Freaking love these shadows. Look so good. Oh, you didn't die. If this darkness is over. What a dark presence. Oh, no, right. Freeze! I'm Baker. Hello?
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
Let the
Yeah,
trailers
well.
sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
That's a nice waist cut off. Is he all alone here? And the door's not locked. The Night Owl. The voice of Pat Maine all night, every night. When you need to know the weather, there's only one man you can turn to. The Jim Figgamore Report, every morning on KPFW. Early bird, start your day right, 7 to 10.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Well, now the police knows I'm here.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. It looks like Mr. Wake is going to need... Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a
Judas
civilian
Priest.
in there.
That does look like an old, an old Judas Priest, an old Bill Gates.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
The mine? Well, Remedy were the developers of Max Payne, so the slow motion makes sense. Oh, the manuscript's down there. I see it. Nowhere to run, Dan Brown. Nightingale in the radio station.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Oh, flares. So I'm not gonna get a gun yet. And the darkness is here. There's a generator over there. Oh shit! I should just stop looking around, right? I can't kill him. There's no point. Might as well shove him. How do I change the throwables? There we are. Oh, there's a gun. Is the darkness over? No. No point in exploring then. Although, this looks explorer worthy. Explorer reporting. Oh. It seems like a massive the fuck's the word I'm looking for? Somewhere not going towards your goal. What the hell's up here? Oh, we got some mean stamina. I'd be throwing up a lung by this point. I'm going up into the radio tower for some reason. There's a thermos here. Somewhere not good. Why can't I go here? This is so far away from the main road. Oh, there's a manuscript. Water
Danny had
fight,
stepped
Stanley.
out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
You had to try to forget. Must have taken some serious manpower to build this. Get all the freaking steel up here. Get it raised without a crane or something. Get those put in. Birds. Oh, there they are. Oh, I love the shadows from the moon. Well, all the way down. Suppose it wasn't without danger to go up here. Ow! Stupid birds. Loud in a game from 2011. I love it. Sneaky. Are we back at the dark presence? And there's something on my monitor. Hello. Haven't really moved out of the way, have you? No! Don't hit me! Six bullets left.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Ja. I sense a boss fight or something. Ow. Come on, one more. Thank you. 2 for the price of 1 achievement. Come on. Ah! Got him. Boom, bing. Will they respawn? Probably. I need to go that way, but it looks like there's something up here. A manuscript. Wake attacked by a bulldozer. Oh, it's this level.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as
Oh,
it fought
no.
for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Boopity-boopity-boo. I feel like there must be something about the roof. Get up there. Maybe not. Yes, maybe. No? There's nothing here. What a cheat. Nothing down there either. Oink. Stupid taken. I suppose something over there. Yeah, there it is. That's a train.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Federal beeswax. My phone?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Another manuscript. And supplies. think whenever there's supplies, you can hear that breathing. Wake attacked by a possessed
The
object.
pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Oh, it flew at me again. Just one sec. There we go. Yep. Yep, and yep. Let's get those supplies. Wait. Item limit reached. I can only get 42 bullets apparently. Something's written behind the what does these symbols mean? Oh, hello. Oh shit. What? Well, he's dead. He just went out the roof. Reload all the guns. Not for the briefing. I'm already way past it. Well, we know what happens up at the bridge now. Gonna get attacked
I could
by
see a
pipe.
railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
The hell? Wolfenstein have made me annoyed with bridges. There's a bridge level than that, that's just super annoying. Oh, that looks cool. Hello. Is that the pipe? It's going to attack me? No? Okay. Thank you.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Where's the pipe? Is that the pipe? Oh shit. There it is. Ow, I'm gonna get nailed here. Ow, there's one done. The everything's gonna attack me. Flashbang might be better. What? I was up there. Wait, what? Who? What? Okay. fucking wheelbarrow. Smoke over there. La la la. Pick up manuscript page. Wake and a dark presence in the lodge.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me. As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
I now have a heavy-duty flashlight. Can contain more batteries. MP, Max Payne. One flare. Hello. I did not call 911. Oh shit, didn't even see him. Oh wait. Fucking massive dude. In light, you can hurt them. La 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 la. There's a TV here, so something's gotta happen. Oh, she doesn't know that Twilight Zone.
Existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derlith, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Durleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Durleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Durleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
In Night Springs. Clink clunk. Is it here? Oh, I think it's another place. Oh, there's a manuscript page. Wake attacked by the dark presence.
Surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Ow. Okay, it is a boss place. Yeah. Something is going to happen here. It is the bulldozer. Hello, bulldozer. Sure that even works. Oh, it actually defeated it. I think I cheated. That was a lot faster than usual. I remember dying a lot last time. Maybe it's a different one. I don't think I was supposed to have any flashbangs left. Lithium batteries. Gotta grab those checkpoints. Please keep out. Authorized personnel only. Well, there's a car. Bright Falls car. And nothing else to see. No? Let's go for a drive.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Welcome to Bright
Today,
Falls.
I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
I think I'm supposed to head into the car again. Yeah. Our time.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Yoink. Meow, meow, meow. Nothing of interest. Oh, the bridge is out. That's why you have to go this way. See if there's a manuscript on the bridge. Ow. Nope. Room. Hello, Gracie. I almost went bad. Is there anything else to do here? I'm supposed to go up the stairs. Ow. My car's getting hurt. Hey, new place. And a new car. It's smoking a bit.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
A little music. Okay, that's where the stairs led me. Hello, new car. Everybody's just leaving the keys in ignition. This game really didn't need any driving segments. That's just how it is. It's a hill. I'd say it's a mountain. There's a new car. A smarter one. Jump, 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 jump. There's another radio up here. Nice.
Welcome back to KBF
bed.
FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Oh, Pat. There's a dead air on the radio, so here's a bit more issues than we might think. Still no collectibles? Now, who leaves a perfectly nice car out here? Gotta steal it. And again with the key in the ignition. This is a fast car. Should I go in there? I don't think there's anything down here. I think it just circles around, right? I should go in there. Whee! And a wee. Honk. Everything's just randomly creaking. Can't even get upstairs. What's creaking? I'm stuck. Oh, there's a manuscript page. Mutt on the ferry.
Spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Mott is weird.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a
Wrong
museum
way.
now.
Not sure if I should bring the car. Although I don't think I can Jump down without dying. No, there's an invisible wall. I have to drive down there. Bright coal falls mine. Don't dead, open inside. Oh, famous. The Bright Falls coal. Okay, I'll read later. Click. What? While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shaft particularly dangerous. Bright Falls Coal Mine Museum.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as a historical landmark. As historical landmarks, plural. Certainly is a pretty game.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wake! Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello?
Beep, beep.
Whoa! Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Why do people do that?
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
They can hear the dial tone, yet they're screaming at it. As if they're just pretending. Okay.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Okay, the train's all messed up. Can't go out yet. Can I go down this way? Yes, I can. Maybe. Maybe. Yes. Oh, thermos without even noticing it. Got gun ammo. Caution. Rogue robots. Damn, it's all messed up. And I fell down. Hello? This must be the... Yeah, unread. Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Muse. Can I get a hand cannon or something? Hello. Oh shit. Hello, train cart that suddenly came to life and smashed me in the face. We got flashbang. Something's on top. Fuck. Oh, it's inside. Something's pissed inside. Can't seem to get to it. I'll have to get in there apparently. I don't want to kill one of them. There we go.
What the hell?
That's a tornado looking. Can't get in there. I want to open the door. I wonder if there's electricity in this. This looks interesting. Proper boss
The
arena.
only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Turn off the power. Hello, people. La da 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 da. Turn up the light. Nothing is there. No. Yoink. What else am I gonna be attacked by? That one? Ah, that was bright. Shit, that's bright. Bonk. Oh, probably should hit that. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, this looks like a place for an ambush. I can hear footsteps as well, so yeah. And creaking doors, everything's super nice. I love this place. Hey. Hello. Okay, I missed. Lithium battery. Still hear people walking. Closing doors. Not a nice sound. Stop it. Trust no one in the dark. Nothing else to see? This is a nice place for a little cup of coffee. Follow. Wake touched by the dark presence.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Hello. There's oil everywhere. Hello. Revolver. Gotta open the gate. Let in the evil people. Yep.
There was no way
flashbangs.
the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
No supply drop? No? Okay. Remnants of darkness. And in the darkness bind them. Hello. The hell? Kind of far away. Ow! I tried to dodge, but I can't do it when I focus my lasers. There's another one? There he is. What are you doing? There's another one behind there. Can't hit him. We'll have to get through this area. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Stop charging. Ow. There's one more, so don't do that. That was the last one. Bit of manuscript. Wake and Barry in the cell.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Hey. I drop something up here. That's open. Light a flare just because. Trust no one in the dark. Okay. Randomly getting ambushed. Block that. Bullets. Ow. Fuck's sake. I tried to dodge, but you know. Ew. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. I almost killed myself. Ow. Randomly sliding down stuff is always fun. If you're a stripper.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pump action shotgun is probably better, yeah. Shit. Is solid the right way. I want to go the wrong way first. Which is apparently this way now. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 please stop. Okay. If I tried to turn that on, I just got stuck in an animation. Get out of the way.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Always go left. Come on. Made it this time. Where are they? No one behind me, at least. A twofer. 2 for 1. Hello. Can't get in here. You can get in here. Hello. Hey, they're all over the place. Fuck. Monkey touching. I wonder how much you can just run away. And it's always free, so yeah. God, punch the wrong direction. Worst freaking gun ever. Please turn on, please turn on. Nah, we'll never know if there's a manuscript over there. We will never know.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Alice. Who the fuck is Alice? Oh no, people died here. Four people. Suppose when a bridge collapsed. Ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it's a graveyard. Most likely.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Okay. Oh, caught him. That was really good. Ba-ding. Okay. I don't think there's anything up there. I thought it was an opening. Apparently not.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
What? 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 Stop it. Ow. A card. See, there's a manuscript over here. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Yeah, I'm missing one manuscript. I'm hoping it's up here somewhere. Nah. So many lovely ferns. Maybe we can get in through here. There's nothing in there. Places like this is... I wish we had more things, or rather places like this, where there's just a ruin and you can see the decay of people who's been there before. It's just such a small country, so everything's just reused, not reduced. Grey Peak Gorge. Originally founded in 1928, the Grey Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there. Grim reminder to be careful of those who remained. Grey Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its door in 1970. That's a long time for this place to exist. Batteries. Nice cup of coffee. Oh, that's just batteries. I've been in there, right? Yeah, I came from there. Come on. Bang. Oh no. Too late. There's one behind me somewhere. Nice. Lots of wonderful creaking. This looks like a battlefield. It's reloaded. That's one. There we go. Lost a ghost town. What's this? Key. A random set of keys. Go through there or down here? There's nothing down here. Goody goody. Open sesame. Turn on the light. And who's gonna turn on the TV in a second?
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Who lives here? Supply drop nearby.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
That phone has a charge for a long time. Checkpoint reached.
Birds.
Where are you? Coming to attack again. Ow, 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 ow. No one coming over there. Come on. Get a move on. Oh, that was a nice play. I didn't hit that one. Shit, shit, shit. Danger. Something, something. Can't read that. That's a bit of a fall. Now I'm stuck in a mine. Bundles go to Cauldron Lake. Okay. Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
I don't think I'm supposed to go this way.
Alice?
Alice?
So this was the right way, not the other way. So let me check that first. Maybe I'm confused. Really? You can go every way? That hurts me. There's a page here. And a battlefield. And the exit.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
I am gonna restart checkpoint. First, it looks like I'm going the wrong way for whatever's going to happen down there.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Probably on his knees as well. Oh shit, got to turn around.
Alice?
Alice?
I just need to go a few more steps before.
I gotta get out of here.
That's Cauldron Lake apparently.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
There.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room.
So what's going to happen here? Hello. Ow! How is that fair? They can hit me while I'm still looking at the cinematic. Probably up my butt already. That's the last one. There it is. All blocked. Yank. Level designers did an amazing job at this game. Still have a real weakness for maps that make sense, like it first started happening in Half-Life, where
I'd
everything
have
just
to make
kind
my
of
way up this mine shaft in order to go on.
joined together.
Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
The machinery. Use. Yoink. Upsy daisy. What's up here? Nothing at all. Oh, there may be a way to jump over there actually. Oh, I see. There we go. Wait. To get this down first. Oh, kick. Silver mine, you're my bitch. Down. Thumb kick. Go up or go down? I'll move it all around. The hell's this? Oh, it's a elevator thing. Problem mine. And a page. I feel like I didn't find any pages when I first played this game. Still missing 2, 3.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
What a birds. I was about to say, except I've forgotten the word cable car. Shooting? Or something? My Fitbit battery is low. I need to charge it before I have to go later. Where are the birds? Hello, trees. Not again. That was a bit better than before. I think I got the other one, didn't I? He jumped down to the left. Oh, there he is. Why did you go down there? What's up with you? So I'm trying to put my watch for charging while playing, apparently. There we go. Oh shit!
Shit.
Totally train card. Whatever you call that. Wagon. I played so much OpenTCD, I should know this. I'm overthinking my memory issues. And then I just forget stuff. So stupid. Are we back here? Someone should hack in a helicopter to this game. The little bird from Battlefield 4. Hunting rifle ammo. Where? I love the fair god. Boulder Lake. It's right here, apparently. Boulder Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Boulder Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970. Even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for area residents. Yeah, drawbridge. That never goes bad. There's a furnace over there. Hello, friends. He went flying. What about you from behind? Ow! Stop that. Ugh, hitting the wood. Ow. Did I kill him? Yes, he's dead. Yummy, yum. Oh, supply drop. Hello. Nice with some flares. Well, the bridge is out. There's a manuscript page over there.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Boss wouldn't be happy. Yep. There we go. The hell is this? What are these slabs? Oh. It's a very old building. The mountain ruins. But of course. Convenient bridge. Convenient destruction. La da 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 da. The fuck was that? There's one spot in this remaster version I can't wait to see. And I won't spoil it. Shit. I just doomed all exploration. Okay. We'll roll with it. Tom, CW and TZ. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. Oh shit. Tom. Miss you. Tom. Who's CW? That's Thomas Zane, but who's CW? You talk to me on TV. CW. Tom. Hello? Hello? What was that? Revolver ammo. La la la, la la la. Punching rifle ammo. I have so many flares. Hello? I'm back, baby. Oh shit, blocked it. Shit. Ow. Flare. Oh, I'm close to dying. throwing stuff at me. Just randomly picking out throwable objects from his pocket. Oop. Hello. Checkpoint reached. So was there anything back here? It's a thermos. Thankfully on this side. No. We good.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Boat. That's still large out there. Distance.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
The sun's setting. I was almost hitting my screen, so I can't see shit. This darkness.
Wait! Are you? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh.
Oh shit. That's a drop.
Devil and he staked his claim.
from the lynching room? Who's that yonder laughing at me like I was the brunt of some hilarity? Who's that yonder